Hey guys, how you doing today? I'm sorry, but I have to do this video. I really do. I'm gonna get lots of hate for this video. I just know I am. But yeah, I have to do it. I'm just gonna close my window because I'm gonna get lots of traffic noise. It's like rush hour in Hong Kong right now. Let's try to get my blind to go back down again. There you go. Awesome. Yeah. Now, I recently posted a video on the fly review of a game called Car, which is a simulation racing game. I have also reviewed on my YouTube channel iRacing, but this isn't only. I'm not really much of a YouTuber, so it's not really that much from YouTube. A little bit from YouTube, but when I've been streaming on Twitch TV, pretty much every time I stream a racing simulation game which is on a PC, like iRacing, like R Factor 2, like even like Kart Racing Pro, and more recently Car, pretty much every time I get these people on here saying, oh, the graphics look bleep. I'm going to say bleep because I'm trying not to swear. Oh, go play Forza, or why don't you go play GT5? It's the best. Blah, blah, blah. It's the best racing simulation game. I'm like, seriously, I've got to the point where I want to ignore these people. Like, I really do, because I'm telling you, look, I'm going to show you guys. I actually own GT5 on the PS3, right? It's a limited edition, right? I've actually played this game, people. I have a G27 wheel, which you can just see the top of here. Yeah, lovely. And I'm telling you guys, I played GT5. I've played Forza. Now, I have to admit, I used to have a 360, but it got the red ring of death. The last one I played was Forza 2. So I have to admit, I've not played Forza 4. Okay? Hands up. I admit that. But seriously, like everyone, like GT5 is the ultimate one that people say to me, why don't you go play GT5? It's the best simulation ever. Oh, it's epic. Oh, it's amazing. The graphics. Oh, and they keep going on, right? And they just won't accept. They refuse to accept that games like iRacing, like R Factor 2, like Car, these games, which are on the PC only, which are hardcore simulation games, are actually a better simulation of racing than this game. I'm sorry, this game is a very good game. I've played many hours of this game. I like this game a lot, but it's not a hardcore simulation racing game. You can turn off all the aids, but still, for starters, the feeling in your steering wheel. See, I have my steering wheel. The feeling is not as good as games like iRacing and those other games I have listed on the PC. It's not. I'm telling you. Right? It might be a specific thing on my steering wheel, the G27. But when I've played GT5 and I've used this wheel, the feeling is just slightly light. I don't get a really nice feeling of the road. You play iRacing, you play all those other games I listed, you get a really amazing feeling. You actually feel like you're going over every little bump of the track. It's got good force feedback. It feels as strong as you would like it to be. Personally, I like quite a strong force feedback because that's more realistic. Right? So, all those people out there, because this is the issue, I think. Most of these people have only played these kind of games. They've not played iRacing, they've not played, or even if they have, those kind of games are quite hardcore in comparison to this. For example, in this, you can start with aids, and that sounds a bit rude, but you know what I mean? I mean driving aids. And then you can slowly build up, and you can slowly take off the aids as you get better. A game like iRacing, for example, they've only recently started adding aids, driving aids, but still, it's quite a hardcore game. Like, I know a lot of people, when they first start, and it was the same with me, It's hard, man. It's pretty hard. You have to take a lot of time to practice and everything. So I think this is the problem. These kind of guys, they either have never ever played a proper simulation game on a PC before, either that, or they've tried it and it was hardcore, or or they haven't really tried it enough. Because I'm telling you, you guys, you go try a demo. iRacing has no demo, but for example, Kart Racing Pro has a demo. GameStop Car has a demo. These games have got demos. So if you have a PC which is reasonably good, go play those games, right? Then you will see what I mean. I'm not saying these are bad games. They're not bad games, really. They're good games, but they're not hardcore simulation games. I love racing in hardcore simulation games, right? I like it. It feels very realistic. It takes a lot of practice, but it's really good. So I just want to make this video to say to those guys, this is my feeling. It's my opinion and my feeling that you should try racing simulator. I can't even speak. I'll start that again. You should try racing simulation games on the PC, and then maybe that will help you realize that this is not a hardcore simulation. And then you will stop making the comments on my stream or on my videos saying, oh, the graphics look no good. And that's another thing. The graphics, who needs amazing graphics? Okay, there's a point. You know, I don't want to be like seeming like I'm playing an Amiga or like some old like PC game from the year 2000, right? Yeah, fair enough. There is like a threshold of quality of graphics, right? But like those other games on the PC, iRacing, blah, 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 I've said them so many times, the graphics are not as amazing as this. Everyone loves to talk about the graphics in this game being so amazing, right? They're not that amazing, but who needs amazing, perfect graphics? They're perfectly fine. They're perfectly good, right? They look great. So, yeah. The graphics are not as good, but the feeling through the wheel, the feeling of the simulation is a lot better. Thank you. I'm sure I'm going to get lots of hate for this video. Really. Lots of haters. But I just had to do it. People, after all the comments and all the comments on my stream and on my YouTube, had to do it. Sorry. Now, lastly, I don't want this to turn into a flame war. If you have a comment, if you would like to have some kind of comeback, you can post a question or comment below. But please, let's not get into flame wars. The problem with all these things is the same with like PC versus console, 360 versus PS3. It's always like this. People always end up flaming each other and like getting aggressive and insulting people. Let's not go there, people. Let's not. Let's have an educated conversation about this, or I should say a debate. I'm not going to say a masturbate because that sounds really weird and rude. I'm going to say let's have a debate about this. And you've heard my opinion. Maybe I've not stated it perfectly, but that is my opinion. If you have a different opinion, let me know. Thank you. I'm going to go play some iRacing. Bye-bye.